wanna be there for you until they're not there for you, until they approach that line in their mind blue.
Yo!
Hello, buddy.
What up?
I don't know what happened there.
Minor glitch.
There's a button pushing.
That's all.
A little, yep.
Welcome to the Hawco and Carnell show.
What it is, everybody?
I am the Carnell.
I am Al Hawco.
And welcome to our weekly
Today's Tuesday. Did you know that?
dive down on the therapy meets stupidity.
Yeah. Let's get some therapy.
That's what I'm saying.
What do you got? You got anything to get off your chest?
I got all kinds of shit, dude.
Do you?
But I want to get into, how was your week? What's going on?
My week's all right so far. I've it's been a little rough. Had to go to the doctor the other day.
For what?
Just some aches.
Yeah.
Some aches. We're getting old.
Did you get a finger in your butthole?
Yeah. No.
Like, hold on, we'll check and see if you're okay.
Played with my testicles for about an hour, but we're good.
Okay.
Everything's good.
Okay, I think I've told this story before. Like, I used to work with a coworker who was like, hey, you getting a physical today. You getting your finger in your butthole? And I got all freaked out. He was making fun of me.
Yeah, you did.
So, when you went to the doctor and said doctor played with your testicles, do you worry about, like, I don't know, your primary care doctor, like, if it's somewhat of a decent looking woman, do you sit there
Do you worry about an erection?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's why I had to
Absolutely.
do my physical.
So, all right, not to get into full-on detail, but so the dude hands me a towel. Now I'm in a Johnny. He's a heavy set fellow, and I think he may have been like a little worried about. Maybe he's nervous to get undressed. I'm like, yeah, whatever. No shame. I don't have a bone of shame in my body. But he hands me the towel.
Not a bone of shame.
He hands me a towel, and he hands me a sheet, and he's like, put the sheet across your legs, and then put the towel over your penis. And I'm like, what?
Are you going to be grabbing my balls?
What? Wait, why do I got to cover my penis? He's like, well, I have to use an ultrasound over here, and so it's really awkward trying to keep your penis under a fucking towel.
A white sheet, too, if it raises. You're like, oh, we all know what's going on here.
I don't think it would have went well if it was a woman with that warm fucking ultrasound gel, though.
Hold on, let's backtrack. Let's backtrack here. It'd be even worse. Don't take this the wrong way, people. Like, if a heterosexual male went for an exam,
and you get an erection, does that make you a homosexual?
No.
Is that what you're getting to?
No. What I'm getting to is, like, it would just be awkward if another man's doing a testicular exam.
And you...
Yeah, like, when you first look at each other after that, do you go...
You wink at him? I would.
How's your Friday?
I'd talk to him while he was doing it. Yeah, oh yeah. Fuck yeah, you gotta fuck with him. You know they gotta deal with that shit all the time.
Hit the vein out of the ball sack,
They
bro.
gotta deal with that shit all the time, so you can at least make them feel just as uncomfortable as you are.
I appreciate that.
You know what I
throw
mean?
it right
Like-
back on him.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm super uncomfortable. Your hands on my dick. How's you doing today?
And next you're gonna grease up that and stick your 2 fingers in my butthole and check my colon.
Whoa. They stick 2 in your... Anyway. I'll start with that. So...
You know, you got me there. Hit the vein out of the ball sack,
They
bro.
gotta deal with that...
That's back feed. Yeah.
Oh, that just messed me all up. I didn't know what the hell
totally
happened there.
Just heard myself. Other than that, what's going on? Everything good?
Let me ask you a question.
Answer, my friend.
All right. If you're capable of doing something, and you tell this company that you're capable of doing it,
Yep.
they hire somebody else to do it,
Instantly aggravated.
and then you've got to do all the hard work for them,
Aggravated a little bit
and
more.
all this guy's got to do is come in and hook up some cameras. But I do all the wire run and all the fucking pipe run.
On your lunch break, did you pop his tires?
No, he's not there yet. So, what's up, Stigl? So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like the guy, and I get along with him. So, my animosity is not towards him at all. It's not even... It's not towards my supervisor, not towards anybody. It's except for the company, I guess. What the fuck? Like, you literally asked me if I knew how to do something. I said yes. and then I'm doing all this asshole's hard work so he can make my week's pay in one day?
I think any profession that you work in, if you do your due diligence, you show up on time, you do what you're supposed to do, and you sit there and you work for a company.
You end up doing other people's work, though.
And they don't talk to you, or at least like go, hey, X, Y, and Z.
Right.
That's a little etiquette, like
So
unprofessional.
So, like I said, I was in the hospital
Mm-hmm.
for my little situation. So that was Friday. So I had to miss out on work on Friday because of that.
Okay.
So there was some shit I didn't get done.
Yep.
So when the guy came on Saturday to do it, it wasn't done. Rightfully so. I don't give a fuck.
So now you're gonna do more work.
So whatever. I did most of it today. But on Saturday, my phone's blowing up like crazy. And I get this phone call, I think it was Sunday, or a message stating, now we have to make up for this guy's lost day.
Shouldn't have called him in the first place.
So here I am actively seeking employment. Just throwing that out there.
Really?
I mean, I'm still working for them right now, but yeah.
That's-
I'm looking right now for someone to make use of me to my full extent and not treat me like shit.
I mean, any profession that you work in, if somebody does that to you, I think that's highly unprofessional. It's also unloyal.
What's up, Chris?
It's also unloyal, right?
Right.
Especially when, they're calling you on your off day. They're not paying you overtime. They're paying somebody else. So it's like, you know what? If you don't respect your employees that do everything you need them to do, on the random when it's not really, like, scheduled, like, you go out of your way to fucking work for the company for a long time, it's kind of a slap in the face.
Every time I see that little meme or little picture stating, an appreciated employee will always put forth more effort than,
Go out of your way.
So
You
when an entire company can go unappreciated,
You just lost that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's whatever. Like I said, I love them to death. I will do whatever they need me to until I find something new.
but you're also smart enough, kid. You know how a ship sinks.
Right.
The guy running the fucking engine room, you piss him off, guess what? We're going down.
Yep. So
So
that was my quick little vent. I love everybody still, though. I even, like I said, I even still love the camera guy. I'm not mad at him.
I love the camera guy.
That's, he's a hot shit. But it's still,
I can help you with that.
I still may be passive aggressive.
No.
A little. So,
All right.
go ahead. What else?
I've had an interesting week. Just
Talk to me.
Just my drive here. I want to vent about some stupid people on my drive here. I encountered on the drive here a gentleman that was doing about 14 miles an hour.
14.
People, if you're in the third lane, the passing lane, and you're sitting there scratching tickets and on your phone weaving,
Nice.
you're gonna get an empty like Gatorade bottle thrown off your fucking window. Which probably against the law. However, this gentleman is also like creating a disturbance for all the other drivers.
Isn't the minimum 45 anyways? What's up, Russ?
Well, there was traffic.
God bless you, brother.
There was definitely traffic. And then this other individual, right when I hit the rotary, cuts across. So you hit the rotary, you know where it is.
Yep.
He's in the right lane. There's 3 lanes, and then in order to get to like, not Everett, like Revere,
Yep.
towards the bus
Towards
station.
16? Oh, okay.
Just he's on a motorized bike while pedaling, which I get
So
it.
it was a moped.
Is that what they call those? No, he could pedal, but it was motorized.
Was it the rental ones, one of the rental
No,
ones, or
like
was it a moped?
He had a full-on
do you
helmet.
do you remember mopeds?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, of course. Stole 1 or 2 of them when I was younger. Anyways, cuts across 3 lanes. Wham! Just sticks his hand up, and I'm like, I'm going. And
nice.
when I
Hello from Labrador, Maria.
what up? When I realized that he was cutting across 3 lanes of traffic with no blinker on a bike while all kinds of cars.
Did you want to stick a metal pole in the spokes?
No. So like the first thing that could come out of your mouth is mom joke.
Oh, geez.
So I had like 2 seconds to roll the window down. And of course, the most atrocious thing that could come out towards a mom came out of my mouth because I only had like 2 second window to fucking tell him to screw.
Uh-huh. What did you say? Is it...
I don't want to repeat it.
Okay.
You can imagine.
I
Your
can't.
mom's
what did his mom do? So mean.
I
So
get it.
mean.
So that made me...
Harsh on his mom because he's a piece of shit.
Yeah,
Maybe she was gone.
might as well hit the fucking source of the retardation.
Who brought this kid?
So that made me think about old mom jokes, and I got like 2 of them that are horrible. So I wanted to see if you remember some old mom jokes when we were younger, because when you're a younger kid in school, that's the first thing that you go to. Your mom is So a few
Your
that
mom's so fat she jumped in the air and got stuck.
Your mom's so fat when she sits around the house, she sits around the house.
I remember all those.
Yeah, your mom's
Yeah.
so fat she sits in the rainbow, Skittles come out. So if anybody has
She's so
good-
fat she fell, broke her leg, and gravy came out, like one of those. See, they're horrible. Like, you
so brutal, dude. And I was like, oh my god, I'm such a
can
horrible.
think of how many people I punched in the face just for silly jokes. Like, we were just fucking around. Like, whack. It's my mom. Talk about Wendy like that.
Well,
She ain't even fat.
when we were younger in school, that was like the dig. Like, you get in an argument or a tussle in recess and be like, hey, your
You got-
mom.
You dissed.
And it's like,
I mean, you can hear me. Like, if you're talking to me on Polo, and I'll be like yelling at one of the kids, and they'll be like,
gonna
yeah,
kick-
whatever. And I'll be like, your mom.
a few things I've seen you when you're walking across traffic. It's like, keep it up, I'll kick you off your fucking bike.
Oh, yeah, I don't. I am. I'm nice as pie until you're an idiot or an asshole to me.
Oh yeah, pretty
If you're an idiot to me, I will correct you. If you're an asshole, I'll show you I'm a bigger one. That's all.
And then we'll just step our game up and be like, now what?
I'll take it. I'll take it from there.
I'd like to just go about my day.
If I'm riding a bike and I'm in the city, I'm supposed to.
That's the second
abide.
time you've touched my leg.
That was an unintentional
Both
touch.
times it's been a little bit sexual.
Made his testicles jump.
A little bit.
So
What are we at, a fucking physical exam?
that was. It's like, oh, they still do that?
What's the next step, bro? 2 fingers in the butthole on the way out?
Kid's all about that.
Oh,
Surprised he
God.
hasn't mentioned semen in my beard.
Well, I mean, I figured I'd give it a rest for a week.
Thanks.
At least somebody did.
Phil
Not
doesn't.
him.
Phil's all talking about it the other day.
Yeah, well,
We know, Phil.
you're a sexy bitch when you shave that off. Just shave it off.
Are you going tomorrow? Are you making an appearance?
Mañana.
Mañana,
Brain fart.
the 3rd?
To...
The 3rd of July?
No, I know what it is. Going where?
N-dub? I don't care. I'm making an appearance whether I party it up anymore or
Tell
not.
me where it is.
N-dub is in North Weymouth. N.
Oh no,
Dub.
Phil invited us. I think I would actually really enjoy to go there. Yeah, because I have family members that are in Weymouth, and I think it would just be like an easy fit. It's the middle of the week. It's not a weekend, so
I'm just going to make my way down the whole entire fucking area.
that's why we need those stickers, bro. We gotta start passing them out.
As long as we don't put them on toilet seats, right?
Was that
I
a
learned my lesson.
Was that a discussion?
Go ahead. Beantown, Greentown, more weed, less greed.
It was brought to my attention that when those stickers appeared everywhere at the venue from which we are currently broadcasting, that it was not who I thought it was who was the culprit.
Who did what? I'm missing something.
Yeah, so there were stickers plastered all over the place, and I just assume it's whoever's it's sticker it is, and so
Yeah.
I was like, well, I don't know, it must have been those guys. It was this guy.
Yeah, I'm sticker happy. I like it.
Really,
like sticking them,
slap happy.
slapping them up,
So we got some stickers coming out. We're trying to get them this week.
doing my damnedest.
Yeah, we got some good shit going on.
Oh my God, Bessie, what's up, brother?
What were we talking about?
What were we talking about?
Yeah. I
When?
forget. Just now.
Before we got into.
We can get into a whole bunch of other stuff. I
All
don't
right,
know.
get into other stuff then.
What do you
It'll
got?
come back to us.
Yeah.
Were you about to say what do you got this week again?
Huh?
The 3rd.
The
Who's gonna
3rd.
see me
Phillip,
in North Weymouth?
North Weymouth. I really think.
See, you've got
probably
a
gonna go.
troop though.
What's that?
I'm literally gonna take a bus over the bridge and then walk.
No, I asked them about parking and stuff like that.
Yeah, I
You
know.
remember-
Well, that's what I'm saying. You have a troop.
I have a handicap placard
I don't.
too,
I know.
so I can be like.
It'll be the one day a year they tell you. They're like, "Fuck this kid. He
Fuck
walked
off.
fine."
Yeah. I gotta put the crutches in the back. One of the 4 fucking sets I have.
Can't wait for sticks.
So, I had an incident.
Another one.
Rob, dude, I'm an asshole, man.
He's an incident. Fucking. Go ahead.
And to say it perfectly, Prez, love you. Like he hit the nail on the head. He's like, you are the most, like when shit happens to you. He's like, you get so temper hot.
So like,
But
red faced.
He's like, what people don't realize is when you get there, like 4 or 5 times before you get there. You'll be like, okay, all right, okay, cool. He's like, you're the calmest, most temper hot person I met. I give people chances. So I firmly call myself an asshole magnet because I get stuck in these situations where I feel like when a situation is happening, time pauses and I go, oh, really? Again? I'm fucking sitting here in the middle of this bullshit.
Some Parker Lewis shit when he turns to the camera and everything
Dude,
stops.
It's like time just goes, whoa. Oh,
Or
Sean's
My Secret
in-
Identity. Oh, wait, no. That wasn't My Secret Identity. Sorry. Carry on.
What movie was that?
It wasn't a movie. It was a show.
Yeah.
Out of this world.
Yeah, there you go. So I'm sitting at Cumberland Farms in Brockton. I work in Brockton. Got nothing against the town.
I don't know. His polo the other day, it certainly seemed like he's got something against the town.
Okay, I'm fucking
Just-
lying. I
just-
fucking grew up in Whitman. I fucking hate Brockton. I'm just letting you know. Brockton sucks. A fat bag
See?
of baby shit.
I'm telling you, he went on such the tail the other day. I was howling laughing.
So-
I don't even think I could respond to it.
So there's 2 parts to the story. I'm gonna get into the other part of the story later, but
Okay.
for this part, I had to go into the hospital. My buddy has a blood clot. We'll get into that. And I'm in Brockton, emergency situation, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, fuck, okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like, I'm gonna be there for my boy. Like, I would do that for anybody if they had a serious medical issue. I've slept in hospitals before and been the only person there, not even a family member. Chris, love you. Hope everything's going good.
My cousin Joey says, I lived in Brockton. It's the worst. Brockton sucks, Elephant D.
Yeah. I mean,
Good shit, Joey.
the Brockton
Good
Fire
shit.
Department shouldn't have water in the hose. It should have fucking gasoline, dude. I'm just
Wow.
laying it out there, okay?
Wow.
It's just, I've had shit thrown at my truck, people spit on my vehicle, and I'm going to lay out what I dealt with last night at Cumberland Farms.
So,
Let me get
did that
into it.
really happen? People spit on your vehicle?
Yeah.
Carry on. Sorry.
Got a veteran's plate.
Well, and that's what I was going to
Yeah,
ask. That's what I
fucking
figured.
Scumbags. Whatever.
That's what I figured.
It's all right, cool. I'll be the first person not to give you mouth to mouth. Anyways, that came off wrong, didn't it? I'm in Cumberland Farms, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, all right, I got to go to the hospital, Signature Healthcare. Got to meet my boy. He's rushed to the ER. They got rushed to another hospital in Boston. I'm going into Brockton. I'm like, let me just grab a water. We're going to be here for a while. Like, he's got a major blood clot in his leg. He's going to have emergency surgery. All right, let me go get a water. Grab a water. Of course, timing, as it has it, is like 4 people in front of me. I'm like, people, I have patience in certain situations.
Not in line.
Yeah, no. Nope. Like, when I'm like, okay, I'm worried about a family member or a friend. Like, I got to get to where I got to get to. Like, I'm like, and that's, I need to calm myself down because I'm like, shit's just ramping up. And I'm sitting there, and all of us are, there's 2 people behind me.
Okay.
I was wrong. There was 3 people in front of me. Kid behind me had a slushie. Person in front of me just wanted to grab a pack of cigarettes. One person was getting food at a Cumberland Farms. I'll get into that. And I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay, this person walks in that's going to get gas, cuts the whole line, and the kid at the register, he looks like he's like 19, 20 years old.
Push over.
Probably doesn't really know how to work the system. He's trying to figure it out. You could tell he's like, I'll be okay. And I will. And I'm like, he's managing. That's when I was like, I came back down. I'm like, he does fucking let it go. He doesn't know what's going on.
Maybe
This
he
woman
fucked
cuts
up already.
through. She's like, passes the whole line, and I'm gonna have to step back up from the microphone. She walks right up to the counter. Whack, whack, whack. Excuse me. Excuse me. And right off the bat, I'm like, oh, what the fuck is going on here? I need my fucking gas now. I need my gas now. You need to send my gas up now. Okay, Sean.
It's a good thing I wasn't on the other side of the counter.
Sean, it's good. It's all good. Just shut the fuck up. Don't pay attention to it. It's all good. No big deal. Okay, whatever. He does that. One person goes. Next person goes. I'm like, two more people. 2 more people. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking myself off the aggravation ladder.
That's all right.
Okay. I think it's good because I'm like,
No, that's
chill the hell out.
a
And then off to the right.
it's a good cope.
By the way, it was the first Cumberland Farms I've ever seen that had a fucking patio area. I didn't know it was a hangout spot at a gas station to eat fucking delicacy food. Just-
Yeah, escargot and everything.
Oh, yeah. So this woman off to the right, she's in the whole food section.
Ivana.
So the kid's he's nervous. There's a lot of people in there. You can tell there's nobody else there. He's like getting flustered, and I'm like,
His skin's getting all blotchy.
oh, he's getting all itchy and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fucking, I'm starting
Kid's
to
about
lose
to have a
it.
fucking panic attack.
I'm starting to have a fucking panic attack.
Kid behind the counter has a panic attack. This one has an anxiety attack.
And I'm sitting there, and nobody knows.
And this girl just needs gas.
There's a
Now!
There's a ticking time bomb in the store, just like, fucking, I just want to get out of here and go help my buddy at the hospital. And she comes over from the freezer section where she's getting like a frozen burrito.
Hawco.
And there was no like, hey, sir, I would like to discuss that the freezer section for the food isn't working. Right in hot. Hey, motherfucker! Freezer's broken! And she's smiling. Freezer's fucking broken! Like all happy. And I'm like,
She probably just broke it.
I fucking broke character. I turned around and looked at the 2-3 people behind me. Now there's like a third person behind me. I go, am I in the fucking Twilight Zone here? At what point did people just start screaming at employees? One, like where you're trying to buy something. Two, if you're yelling at a gas station employee over fucking nutritional value on a goddamn frozen burrito that's probably been shipped over 4 fucking countries, frozen, goddamn
Thawed, frozen, thawed,
just,
frozen.
it's gonna make you shit your brains out in 15 minutes anyway.
Wow.
Are you shitting me? So my mouth, people.
Wow.
If you haven't watched the show before, I work very.
He gets triggered.
And I hate that phrase, and I know Phil likes to use it. And he's right.
Well, that's why we like to use it.
I get like certain things fire off my aggravation or whatever, and I'm sitting there. I'm like, okay. My mouth sometimes, my brain goes to my mouth, and my mouth opens before my brain goes stop. Don't do that. So when she does this, I go, are you fucking kidding me? And right then and there, that's what I know. Shouldn't have said that.
Did it turn into a shit show?
Open up Pandora's box, Sean. Fucking shouldn't have said that.
What did they say back?
Oh, fucking, you know what she said back. You already saw the video. So she goes, you got something to fucking say? I'm like, yeah, your fucking waistband is expanding. If you think that nutritional value warrants you interrupting 6 people trying to get gas or water while you're sitting there trying to get stuff your face with a bean shit fuck burrito,
Que onda, mejilla?
you are a piece of crap. And I didn't say piece of crap. I said a lot more expletives.
That's okay.
And then I proceeded to say, you are a fat, and I just unloaded.
See, when he
And at that
sent
moment,
this
I went-
polo the other day, and he's like, I can't wait to vent about this on the show. I'm watching the polo, and I'm listening to everything he's saying, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I can't let him say half of that on the show.
Dude.
And he's done good. He's done good, so here we go.
And I walk out, and I'm in the truck, and I'm going, why did I let that bean burrito eating bitch get to my
It
senses?
sucks when you get there.
Oh.
Like, I hate getting to that point and then feeling bad that I got to that point when somewhere inside, that blue flame is like, no, they deserved it, Hawk, you're good. You know, like, somewhere inside I'm reminding myself, no, they deserved that spaz out. But I do
Sometimes
try to hold it, you know?
if you're inappropriate, sometimes, like, people like you and me, and we're just trying to be quiet.
Yeah.
When shit like that happens, they don't realize that sometimes some of us are going to go, screw.
Yeah.
I've had enough.
Dude,
Get in line with your fucking, I hope your
Have you seen
burrito
any of
fucking
the-
freeze and it gives you
hey,
dysentery.
burrito.
All right, good.
No more burritos, buddy.
All right, good.
Let's
It pissed me off.
I know. That's why I want to change topic.
All right, good.
Have you seen the animation yet?
Yours, yeah, I sent it to him.
Did you see the animation there? B Rizzle? Look at
You-
him. Yeah, you.
He's in burrito. He's in a burrito coma.
The beginning.
True.
Dude.
And yes, I did.
Phil the animator.
Big
Mhm.
fan of it.
I just can't give you enough props.
We have. Well, that's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh God, yeah. No. I don't want to.
Yeah.
You know.
We have a meeting this Friday.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good meeting. People, if you don't know, we have a couple good people that are part of the family, part of the team.
Auntie Cindy said she had it coming.
What? Yeah, she did. Rude butthole. We got a team of people that are they're going to start animating some of our conversations, and they already started. So if you are on IG and you want to look up Phil the Animator,
Phil the animator.
he started on Rob, and he's changing stuff.
If you follow me, Octavius, you'll be able to see it because he's recently tagged me, and then from that you could obviously find him.
Yep. Yeah,
But
we got some
definitely
good things.
follow him up.
I can't wait, dude.
Oh,
I
man.
was watching the work going.
Oh yeah, when I first got he sent a couple of polos.
I don't
to
think
me.
you saw it before I saw it. I was like, did you?
Well, he
did
sent
you
the
see
polos
this?
to me, but they were polo pictures.
Yeah.
And it was like the step by step.
Oh yeah, he's cutting out the eyes, putting
Yeah,
the face back,
yeah.
and putting the eyebrows in, coloring the beard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Dude, he's doing some
no,
work.
I'm looking forward to see final outcome.
Rob already has. If you go on IG, he has an O face.
Yeah, it's Hawco's O face.
Yeah.
As
yeah.
they say.
He's starting to get into it. So we got some good things moving forward. And to be completely honest, take us out of it. I couldn't be more proud and appreciative of Phil and Prez and Phil Dumont working with us so we can all do this as a team to get somewhere together. That's the goal.
Yep.
I can't wait to see a finished product.
Oh, dude,
it's gonna take a
be
little bit, but I
awesome.
can't wait. It's gonna be like
You know,
bam.
As long as we can continue to build this tree, as long as the right people climb it, we're good.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we're making the
You know
right
what I
tree.
mean?
Yeah,
Like-
we're putting those branches in the right places.
That's all.
That's all.
I think it really pissed me off the other day. Jen did a post.
Jen,
We'll just call her Jen because
Okay.
you say her name funny.
Gilliqueur.
Nope, that's
No,
Kevin.
that's Kevin's
and
wife.
Maya.
Yeah. Jen.
Niffer.
What? Oh, Jen Niffer. I actually
Yes.
have her written down
Well,
here.
that's why I'm saying. So she posted the other day.
I got it right here. I'll talk about this.
Is it the bikini post?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm talking
right
about
here.
right now.
Okay, if you're body shaming a fucking mom who gave birth to twins, you're a fucking asshole.
No, 2 kids. I don't think it's twins.
I believe she said twins. Could be wrong.
No,
I think it's twins.
I'm pretty
However-
sure it's a young girl and a older son.
Again, I could be wrong, but I think
So
she said
it
twins.
is- it
Whatever.
is either way.
Regardless,
Either way, she gave birth to 2 kids,
and she had a picture of when she was pregnant. It was of course, belly's
Yeah,
out to here. And
things fill up.
she'd been hustling, grinding,
But
getting
that-
down, working her ass off, and somebody went on her page
They screenshotted and then posted on the. You know what? Screw this lady. Her name was Sherry Young.
Douche.
Ends with a friggin' I.
you can fuck off.
I commented on it because I was like, this is ridiculous. How
Yeah.
on earth would you say this stuff? All right, if you're uncomfortable in your skin, don't harsh on hers.
What did she say? She's born with that body. No.
And then somebody else commented, I know her personally. She hasn't worked for that fucking. I can't
And Jen was like, I
stand
don't
that
even
shit.
know this person.
Yeah.
Asshole. Lots of
That's like
swearing
anybody
tonight.
from my past saying, oh, he's still a scumbag.
Right? You know what?
You can
You're not
work out of
defined.
shit.
You're not defined by what you've done in every step of your life. You're defined by what you do today and to continue to try to move forward.
Hell yes.
Like,
Hell yes.
who are you to sit there and judge somebody and you don't even know them, the work that they've done to get to where they're at? Jen, we love you.
You keep up the good work on.
We will defend. We've defended her before. Remember the Wu-Tang thing?
Oh, that's right.
Ah, fucking dude, people just
That's right.
trash it on her. It's like, dude, screw. I can't believe people are so negative.
Oh, yeah, it was a post. They're like, that's not what that stands for.
Wu-Tang's not for white people. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay.
Wu-Tang's for the
We actually had
kids.
Chaz Ray on it, who's a rap artist. He was like, yeah, that's bullshit.
Wu-Tang's for the kids.
Yeah. So, Jen,
We love you.
We appreciate you. But we still are waiting for our fucking MCC
Oh, I said
shirts.
something to her today.
With a hat. I saw that.
Yeah, I commented on that, so.
We want to be the only 2 men that are allowed at your women's event just to go, hi.
I'll dress
We're not
that
trying
way
to
if it
pick
makes
you
you
up.
feel
We're both
comfortable.
married. We
I'm-
just want to
yeah.
have fun and just enjoy the day.
No. What we need to do is get together one for the MCC Gentlemen's Club. Are you part of that?
I didn't know it existed.
Oh, we exist.
I don't think you invited me to that group.
I'm pretty sure I did. You don't check shit often.
No, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'll re-invite you.
Thanks, pal.
I'll re-invite. If anybody's in the MCC Gentlemen's Group, invite this schmuck.
Cool. You don't drive. Brian, question.
What were you going to ask, though?
Do you get... Well, I'm going to ask both of you. But he drives more than you, so I figured that
Fair
he
enough.
would be a little bit more of a resource to pick something off.
Go ahead.
Do you get annoyed? I know they need licenses. So when you're in and around Boston, excuse me, the people handing out roses right next to the people that are shooting needles, doesn't it get old when it's like, do you want a rose? Do you want a rose? Do you want a rose? Do you want a rose today? No, I don't. I'm tired of driving, hitting a red light, paying for that, going home, social media, I'm raising money for this, getting hit up for that, going back out into work in the morning, you want a rose, getting hit up for that. I'm tired of getting hit up for money 24/7, 365.
When you buy that rose,
I
with
didn't.
the
Never bought it.
when you buy the rose with the little bendy fucking thing on it, you're supposed to put it on the window so that they can see it and stop asking.
And how do you know these things?
Because you buy one and you put it on your window and they don't ask you anymore.
You think that they wouldn't keep trying to sell you
I
stuff?
know they don't.
How would you know?
Because I bought one and you put it on the fucking
One-
rear view so they can see it
One time?
and then they don't ask anymore.
Because you don't drive into work.
No, I don't, because I'm not an idiot. It's fucking stupid. It is. I don't need to stress myself out like that if I don't have to.
Well, I mean-
if I can take the train and not deal with all that aggravation before I even start my day, I'm gonna.
There's a flip side of that coin.
No.
You can smell Glade and drink a Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee and not sit on a train with pesticides, AIDS, STDs, and all kinds of shit.
I sit on the train with a Red Bull and a fucking full-screen TV at my fucking disposal.
How many times, though, have you seen a full-on fist fight for no reason on the train? I mean, every time I get
It
on
doesn't
the train.
happen as often as you think. And every time you get on the train, you're usually going to an event, right?
No, because I worked on the T, so I was going everywhere.
It's really not as common as you think.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
You didn't answer the question, though. How many
I
times?
just said
How,
it's not as common as you think.
what is your favorite and worst line?
Orange.
What? That's the worst line, dude. That's where all the action is?
It's not my favorite. It's the worst.
It is.
And they've got the newest trains coming.
They've been saying that for years.
No, they have them. They're just not out.
Where are they?
I seen somebody had posted a picture. They had one running, just testing it, but real men drive the train.
Screw.
It's definitely.
I'd
friendly.
rather sit in my air-conditioned controlled environment and be able
But
to
that's just it.
talk
It's
to myself.
also AC on the train. Although once in a while you do catch one with a broken AC.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey.
You know, I mean, I'd rather just avoid people throwing up on me all over the place
Why?
for disease-related reasons.
I've vomited on the train before.
Have you really?
Yeah. I mean, I've done it coming home from getting partied up all night, and then I've done it thinking I was going to be okay to
I
go
don't
to
even
work
know why
sick.
I asked you that, because I think we many a times
I've probably been on the train with you when I puked.
I was just gonna say, like,
Yeah,
many
like-
a times we had an empty train and it was like just atrocities happening on, you know, the red line heading back to Quincy or Braintree trying to get off.
See, you're right, Jonna. You can catch the really smelly guy next to you on those trains, but if you sweat the way I sweat, they don't even want to sit next to you.
I find that hard to believe. I've had people step on my foot,
Oh,
sit on my
man.
lap.
I'm that skinny prick too, so like when you see two heavy people and they're completely halfway into that middle seat,
Mush
I'm
right
like,
in.
excuse me, plop.
I drive this.
And then I wiggle my ass into it.
I
like,
drive this every
Sorry,
day."
guys. Excuse me. And then I put my arms around them, like, you guys don't mind, right?
My boss was on the train. We were sending inappropriate memes back and forth last week. He's like, the woman to the left of me on the train is looking at me in utter disgust.
Oh no. Oh, it was something. I sent something to somebody and they fucking. What was it? Hello.
Hey,
It's the Hawco.
Tom
and-
Stevens.
What do we got?
Tom Stevens.
Thomas, how are you, sir?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good.
Talk to me.
Thomas is a friend of mine.
Okay.
Fellow veteran. He's crushing the freaking real estate market.
Nice. What? Whereabouts? In the city or South Shore?
Ask away.
Yeah, I'm all over Mass right now. I got a 4.5-year-old and I'm super hungry, so I'm just
Word.
going anywhere at the moment. Yeah. So, Sean, I'm watching you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys are motivating, funny. I just wanted to stop in for a minute and show you guys some love.
Do
Thank
me
you, brother.
a favor. Do me a favor, dude. This dude's the salt of the earth. Like, we're gonna be doing stuff together moving forward.
That's what I like to hear.
Let Rob know. So he followed me for a day at work because we were going back and forth. And he's like, dude, I can never get in touch with you. And I was like, dude, I'm hustling. I'm busy. Blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And he got to shadow me for a day. So if you get a chance, please lay out to Rob how the day went, what we experienced, and how you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it, and what transpired, and when we left, your thought process, what was.
I mean, I could have stayed another 3 or 4 hours. 4 o'clock came way too soon. I was supposed to literally go there from like 9 to 10 a.m. just to kind of catch up, talk about my case, and then boom, I just kind of latched onto his life for a day. It was crazy. I literally laughed, cried, goosebumps, got to hear some phenomenal stories. I mean, this guy helped. I don't know how many souls I saw walk into that door just as we're like helping people, as he's helping people.
Yeah.
People just banging on his door, man. Banging on his door. I mean, we went into a meeting with a whole bunch of Vietnam vets, old school, just warriors, and Sean walks into the room. The meeting like stops. I'm like, all right, who am I with right now? You know, like, yeah, Sean's here, guys. Let's put everything on hold for a minute. Let Sean's here. You know, so I'm here just watching this whole thing, listening, seeing what he's doing. It's just motivating. I'm loving it. I'm glad I linked up with him.
Right.
And you know, it's funny. He's so hard to get in touch with. I'm like, he's gonna pick up the phone. Dude, he never picks up the phone. I'm like, watch. I gotta call his show because he's so busy. I'm like, this is how I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him on the show right now.
He's got to answer there.
Dude, you know what?
He's gotta answer. I'm like, he's gotta answer. What?
Yeah,
Funny.
you're smart. You're a smart son of a bitch, dude. You know what? I wanna dive into one story. You know, obviously, because I can't mention the individual's name. There was one gentleman that came in, and I think it was probably after we came back from the meeting. It was probably like hour 2.5. I think that was Tom's aha moment where there was an older gentleman from Vietnam. You know, came in,
Man.
and he starts crying, and he's looking at me like, "What the?" I go, "It's every day."
Yep.
I get a gentleman's wife passed away. He's got a dog, and he's sitting there, and he's got like cancer, you know, from Agent Orange from Vietnam, and he's like, I'm only gonna be around for 5 years more anyway. And Tom was like, dude, like normally this is a very intense conversation, and he stepped up and he was like, bro, no, you're gonna be here longer than that. Like,
Nice.
come on, man, don't feel like that.
You know.
Hell yeah.
It was just good for someone to see, like for me to express to him, like, I'm not blowing you off. Like, I'm that busy.
Yeah, I'm not
This
just
is-
not answering.
Yeah. But
No,
There's not many people I care enough about. Like, not a lot of people I care if they get back to me or not. He's one of them. So, like, now seeing exactly, like, okay, I get it. You know, like, I'm busy. Sean's busy on, like, another level of busy, you know?
Yeah.
I'm helping people.
I want you to
but
spread
he's
what
helping
you
people.
do, who you work with, what you're trying to do, and spread your message, brother. Send it.
I mean, I am, you know, I'm on a comeback story myself. I got a story that will be told eventually, you know, drug addiction, overcoming, all that. You
Hell
know, I
yeah.
got a 4.5-year-old daughter in the car with me right now. That's my motivation. I'm working for an amazing company, EXP Realty. I mean, we just hit over 20,000 agents. They're growing rapidly. We're helping a lot of people through real estate, but then the game plan is I'm like now officially coming back in with like the military. Like I've been out over 10 years. I just got veteran plates the first time.
Wow.
Sean's helping me through I just got the package. Like I just hadn't done anything. I wasn't
Yeah.
ready yet, you
A
know?
lot of people get out and never.
Most people get out, they don't know. So like Tom fell into my lap, and I was like, he's like, I didn't know. Like I've been out for 10 years. I'm like, that's normal.
No shit.
They don't
That's
have
horrible.
they don't have transition, bro. They just spit you right into society, like
So we're done doing this to you. Here, go be a civilian.
pretty much.
You know.
Here's your brown
We
paper
got,
bag with your civvies in it.
And this is why I appreciate people like Tom, you know, like hustling to get in touch with me. It's like, you know what? I told him, I think a few weeks ago, I was like, you know what? You've made the effort to really get in touch with me. I'm going to make the effort to stay in touch with you to make sure we move forward.
Right on.
Because,
Oh,
like,
bro, I'm not letting you go, man. Like, I see what you do, it's like my passion. Because, like real estate's how I pay my bills and feed my family and all that.
Yep.
But, like, what you're doing, like, that's, like, my passion right now. Like, I will be a motivational speaker on a global level. Like, that's my end game, okay?
you're
real
going to get there,
estate's it
dude.
for now.
You're already getting there, brother. You're already getting there.
I'm feeling it. I got people telling me I'm inspiring them daily. Like,
Good.
I'm at the beginning stages of a pretty serious comeback story. Like, just even stopping in on this show, 5 years down the road, this conversation is going to pop up someday on YouTube right before he made it. He
Right as
stopped
soon-
over here.
Right as soon as we're
You
done,
know?
it'll be on YouTube.
yeah, bro.
I'm you know, well, I'm telling you, you know, it's funny. Everything. I'm just glad I was able to stop in for a minute.
Dude,
No.
just so you know,
There's
before you
some
go,
We'll have to get him in sometime.
I already invited him, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, the efforts that you have made, the strides that you continue to make, like, I'm fucking proud of you, okay? Because not a lot of people can go through what you've gone through to go, okay, I'm going to keep just trying to move forward. And I couldn't be more proud of you, and I couldn't be more proud to call you a friend.
I love it, man. I love it. I love it. You guys are awesome. Your energy's great. And
Bug
you
me
know,
tomorrow
I'll
about
keep,
Wilfredo.
I'm gonna keep hunting you down, bro. You'll never be able to hurt me. I'm gonna hunt you down.
Bug me tomorrow about that GI Bill stuff. I'm gonna set you up tomorrow. Make sure you call me, all right?
I will do that. You guys have a great night, all right?
Much
Thanks,
love,
brother.
homie.
You too.
Kiss that baby
Much
girl
love, fun stuff. Have a good night.
for me. All right, bye.
Bye.
Great kid.
Colin, thank you. I want you to know that I did see that back there. Thank you, Mr. Crossland.
As you. Oh, Michael Crossland. I was gonna say that's
Colin Crossland.
Yeah, that's the banker from Australia I talked to that got back to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's the #1 bank in Australia. Yeah, motivational speaking. I was like, "Pip, pip." He's like, you want to do an event? I was like, I gotta set stuff up. He's like, I gotta fucking meet you in LA. I was like, all right, I can try to do that. Give me 6 months.
Yeah. Nice.
I'll share the video tonight. Michael Crosslander. He was the highest paid banker in Australia. I reached out to him about a year and a half ago when I was like really crawling out of my depression and my shit, like finally going. Oof.
Yeah.
And I'll post it tonight. I'm not doing the story injustice the way he delivers as well. So you know the page Goalcast, the positive, like all those, like he was one of those, and I was like, it's like 12:30 at night. He's in Australia, fucking like 3 hours behind or whatever the fuck. And I had no conception of time.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, motivational speaking, I'd like to fucking talk to you. And I'm sitting there fucking half cocked on my couch at 1 a.m. Bink. I'm like,
who's talking to me?
Shit. He's like, yeah, I'm out in L.A. like 4 times a year. So his story was, he was a young boy and he contracted a certain type of cancer. Huh? Sorry. Contracted a certain type of cancer, and his mother elected to put him on an elective drug that had killed 24 out of 25 people. And he was sitting out the door as a kid, hearing the doctor say to his mom, and his mom's going, what are the odds? And they were like, tomorrow's not guaranteed. Tomorrow ain't guaranteed. And his mom chose to elect to put a drug in her son that had killed 24 out of 25 people. And you know what his mom said when she walked out the door? And he goes, Mom, what did the doctor say? And he heard what the doctor said.
Yeah.
And she was like, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. And then he was really good at baseball. He said, my dream is to play baseball in America. I want to get a baseball contract. Did that. Got signed. Had a major league minor contract.
Okay.
Hits a double. Goes to slide into second base. Career-ending heart attack. Right? Then they find more cancer. His mom's helping him out. What's going to happen to my son? And he hears the doctor through the shades. And
I don't mean to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
Colin, we may need to. You might want to send us a message.
We're all about that, bro.
Yeah. Send us a message.
We've been
Shoot
talking
me a
about
message when you have a fucking moment, brother.
We've been talking about that already.
Anyways, I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
I seen that and I
I'm
was
on
like,
track.
ooh, Colin, yes.
I'm on
yes.
track. So after the career-ending heart attack, his mom's there with him, and they find cancer again, and it's getting aggressive.
Yeah.
And he hears what the doctor says. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. And his mom walks out, and he goes, Mom, what did the doctor say? She's like, everything's going to be okay, son. Gets older, becomes one of the biggest bankers in Australia, and he tells his story. He's like, he's interviewing with the guy who is the #1 banker in Australia, and he's like, Michael, what are your goals? He's like, you know what? My mate Tom was the one that gave him the interview. Someday, I'm going to have your job. He's like, employers do not like that. Do not ever say that to your employer.
Yeah.
And what happens? He ends up taking Tom's job and becomes the #1 banker in Australia. Cancer comes back again. He's got a few kids. He's got a wife, right?
Okay. Cancer sucks, people.
Oh. Remind me of where we were at. Hello.
Hello. You got the Hawco and Carnell show here.
What up?
Who do we?
Boys, what's up? It's your pal Chris. How are you?
Oh, here we go. Mr. Vancouver, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. I got myself in a little bit of a pickle, though. I was wondering maybe you guys could help a brother out.
You know what? We can definitely help you out. What's going on, bro?
Is it a dill pickle?
That's funny. I like that.
So go ahead. Tell us. What kind of a pickle you in?
Okay, so I need you to just tell my wife that I've been with you for the past hour.
Put her on the phone.
Okay, hang on 1 second.
Yep.
Honey? Just 1 second. She's doing some chores and stuff, although I don't believe that I'm not about to gender stereotypes and stuff. She just happens to be doing that, but just hang on.
Hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi. I was just wondering, my husband says that he's been spending the last hour hanging out with you, so
He absolutely has been.
And we've been watching some Red Sox games, even though they stink right now. I mean, we're kind of climbing them off the roof, of depression there because they suck so bad.
What? Why are you worried about it? I mean, he came home.
Okay, so she's gone now. How did it go?
I think she believed me.
Thanks a lot, guys. You guys do not know where you do not want to know where I actually was.
Maybe we do. Are you going to tell us?
I'll tell you what. It rhymes with poorhouse. See you later. Bye.
Bye. Oh.
Chris, first call
What's up,
was
Daryl?
amazing. Second call, that one, right back on point.
Oh, yeah.
Love it, dude. Keep calling, brother. Oh, God.
that was
I
beautiful.
forget. We're friends with him. What's his last name? I want to promote, him. I forget his last name.
remember it
yeah,
right
I'll
now.
look it up. Chris,
If I
keep
type
calling,
Chris
brother.
into my friggin' thing, it would be like 19 million Chris's.
Yeah, well, I forget. We'll figure it out.
And he totally made me forget where we were.
No, I was Michael Crosslander. So,
Okay, so
his mom
you'll
walks
be
out
okay.
after the heart attack, huh?
He grows up.
Yeah, and then he contracts cancer again. So becomes this major banker, like one of the top bankers in the world.
Okay.
And the cancer gets really aggressive, and the end of the story is he's never seen his wife cry so much. Like he's got really aggressive stage 4 stuff, and he was able to return the favor, and he bought his mom a house. And
Nice.
I forget the premise of it. I'm going to share this video on our page, not tonight because we're going to show the page, but whatever. And she asked the question. She was like, Michael, she knew he went to the doctor and it's terminal. She goes, what did the doctor say? And he goes, everything's going to be okay, Mom. And he buys her a house. He's like, I was able to put a pink ribbon on the one person that put their fucking ass on the line for me from start to finish. And I was like, you know what?
I mean,
I love hearing shit like that.
dude.
You know what? Empathy, love thy neighbor. I'm so fucking tired of people being rude to each other. I just am.
If there's anybody out there that got mad at that mom when he told that story because she told her kid that he was going to be okay, if you got mad at that mom for saying that, or you're not the type of parent to push that positivity, oh no, honey, your leg's going to heal up just fine.
Can you imagine
and
the
maybe that
strength?
kid's going to grow up with a crooked fucking leg, but you don't tell him no, honey, you're gonna heal up just fine. We're gonna get you going.
Can you imagine the strength it takes for a parent to
To
talk to a doctor
and then
24 out of 25 experimental people, every single one of those kids is dead, and you go, shoot him again. That takes strength.
Oh my God, Phil.
Oh my God, Phil.
Oh my God. I have looked. Okay,
Our
are
meme,
you happy?
Our meme manager is on point. Oh God, I forget what was after. That was a good call, Chris. That was a good call. I mean, now he's inviting other people into it. I love it.
So, but what's your take on that with the kids? If your child is diagnosed with something like that, I mean, how do you? I can't even begin to build up a conversation in my own head that I would play out to my pretend child with a pretend sickness just so I could see what the fuck I would say, because I start thinking about it and I'm like, oh my God, I'd fall apart. I mean, I know I wouldn't, but
I had this conversation with one of my doctors. I was like, people, I'm an open book. Rob can tell you, you want to get in a street fight, I'm pretty good at that. But I'm an emotional son of a bitch. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You know what I mean? I'm a real person. And in the last few years, I've really grown into just.
I'm a real boy.
Try. Okay, Geppetto.
Oh shit.
I've gravitated towards just trying to be happy. You know what I mean? So I constantly, I was talking to my doctor. I was like, sometimes I see videos on social media where people are doing nice things, and it's stuff like that where sick kid, someone's going to the hospital, and then you hear the story, and the kid dies, and I'm like, sometimes I find myself at home and I'm watching that video, and I'm fucking crying for no reason.
Like that boy who passed away, and
I saw the army kid.
Well, no, that one was awesome. That's awesome. the boy had passed away, and his request was that if you came to his funeral or his wake, you had to dress as a superhero. And you weren't allowed in to pay homage to this poor boy's body unless you were dressed as a fucking superhero.
So
And
you
I
got-
think that's fucking
You
awesome.
got 500 wet superheroes from crying. Yeah, of course.
Want to
how
see
do you-
Batman and Superman in tears?
No, so my doctor was like, he leaned over and he gave me a hug. He's like, "That's good. You have human empathy. That's good." And I was like, "Yeah, but it's not normal to be just sitting there on a fucking hot ass Friday trying to go sit in the pool and run an errand, and you see a video like, He's like-
Stop welling up.
yeah." I'm like, you know what?
It's
But
all right to do that, though.
and that's my point.
I
It
mean-
is.
I mean, I'm not saying cry when people get thrown off of rocks for soul stones, but,
no.
you know.
Yeah. Mm-mm. But that's where I've gotten to the point where I'm like, you know what? I just feel like I'm a better person because of, I've tapped into some fucking emotions that I probably dug deep for a while. I don't know. I just feel happy. You know what? It's nice when you finally, as a human being, you don't know what the fuck's going on with your brain, and you go, you know what? Today, you just have that random thought, go, I'm happy. So stories like that, they make me happy.
Good.
Yeah,
I like that feeling.
it feels good.
I like that feeling.
You get
I
away.
like, I like that feeling I get if I get someone that seems like they're having a shitty day to either open up and let it all out, and then you can see it. Like, they won't own up to it, but you can literally see in their mannerisms and everything that they have just because they went from being like
tense and they just drop it.
to
Yeah.
all right, yeah. So I fought with my missus last night, and then next thing you know, they're fine, and it's it's go time.
That's why I feel like I have the best job in the world. I get to experience that 4 days a week. I get to see that, and you see when people walk in the door, they're like, you can see it written on their face. And
Some
you're like,
thoughts and some prayers,
4?
just to the abuelo de Mr. Trageles.
Yes, Gregory.
So
Much love.
we love you, Greg. Y su abuelo.
Sorry, what's going on? Tell the people what's going on.
That's all right. That's
All right, cool.
yeah.
All right.
That's not my business
We were
to put out there.
We were
I
supposed
can
to have a
just-
guest on tonight, and
he had some personal
got
things.
some personal shit going on.
So I
and
just
he's
wanted to shout out my love to him.
And trust me, you want him on here soon because the
You
last
guys
time
know
he was
him.
on, he had us laughing our balls off.
He is going to let me know when he's free. He said it'll probably end up being next month, though, which is fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
We'll be here.
We're not going anywhere.
We will be here.
Who's our guest next week? You want to let people know?
Well, speaking of which, I still need an address. Captain, let's make fun of Sean for not answering texts.
While I was trying to get 3 hours of fucking sleep.
Yeah, but even when he's not sleeping, he'll...
I'll text you now.
So, we have Kevin and Maya.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to go with the last name? Because I cannot pronounce it to
I'm
save my
going to
life.
pronounce it and apologize if I bastardize this. The best way I can pronounce it is
Jolicoeur. Jolicoeur. You know what? Next week, they will teach us how to say it properly.
Yes, phonetically.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh, yeah.
He's been
He already told us.
Yeah.
He's like, I got gorilla fingers for you guys.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a funny show. I think. I think it's gonna be grand.
Next week we're gonna have one of the happiest people on earth that has,
Even after his loss, I've still to this day not seen somebody that full of love.
Dude, the kid's full of life.
You know, I mean-
he breathes every ounce of oxygen in every single day and does not waste one bit.
Nope.
He's one of the happiest people I think I've ever met. I have not one time, even after his mother's passing, witnessed him get down in the
Be
dumps.
down, yeah.
He's just like the salt of the fucking earth. And we know you're watching, bro. Hopefully you are.
Nah,
You'll see
when-
this tomorrow. Like, we cannot wait to see you, give you a hug next week.
when they first stopped at us at Nikan, and they talked to us.
Dude,
a
he
little
has
bit.
an aura. It's
And
like a
then
globe.
They went
him.
around. They did their little. They walked around, and then they came back and just walked right up and hugged and was like, "Hawco, I remembered your name," and I was like, "Yeah, right on, Kevin." Well, I didn't know, and he's like, "I don't usually remember names very good," and I was like, "Cool,
We're going to be friends.
yeah, right on, brother."
Absolutely. No, we can't wait to see you, dude.
And then
If you have a dog, by the way, this is a dog-friendly place. So
it is.
bring your pooch.
It is a dog-friendly place.
Yeah.
You know who else will have to get on here at some point in time, and they've already talked to me and said they would be okay with it, but we would have to coordinate. Is
Finger cuffs?
Deep Roots.
Oh, come on.
I met them at Nikan as well, but we met on the bus.
Did you?
Yeah, the smoking bus.
Which number? Oh, I was going to say, okay. Hey!
Oh, what a grand old time that bus was.
I missed the bus event.
You didn't come up to the bus?
I was busy working.
Now he's talking shit. Now we know he's lying.
Some people went missing. Somebody had to be in the station.
Yeah.
Brian, a few questions for you.
Uh-oh. It's probably sports related.
Hit me up.
Kemba Walker. What do you think?
Well, but basketball is not my sport at all.
Not really mine either.
But I was quite surprised today when I did a quick Kemba Walker coming over to the Celtics. Let's check his stats. Dude averaged over 26 points a game last season.
Just stud.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we're getting a little addition by subtraction times 2 additions because I've not heard anything of him having fucking head games.
He's got a positive attitude.
Yeah.
And that's why they're saying it's addition by subtraction. And, well, I'll go right into hockey since we're not basketball people. But my son almost kicked my cousin's ass at Shane at 2K19. Lost by 3 points.
Awesome.
7-year-old against a fucking 30-year-old man. Anyways, Torrey Krug, his meme about Kyrie.
Yes.
Did you see that?
It was pretty solid. I think everybody blew it up to be more amazing than it really was, but it was solid. It was solid. It was a good subtle solid call out.
Nice slow dig.
Yeah, of somebody who definitely deserved it.
Noel Achari out.
Gonna miss him.
I know. I liked him.
I liked him a lot.
The last thing I remember of him is when he got that dirty check in the playoffs, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
oh yeah. Well, and there's I think a little bit concern there that as was exposed on the team in the finals, they weren't the toughest team going into that finals as was shown, and now they've lost their toughest player, their best checker, their best hitter.
Right. I mean, I don't know if Kevin Miller is healthy.
Well, big if, because
I've met him personally. That guy is 185 pounds, and he's huge in the veterans space. Like, he donates his time.
Yeah.
And he was like, here, I gave him a hug at the Pucks to Paddles event with Clear Path New England, and I was, I'm 240 pounds. The guy's like 185, 190, and I was like, oh, fucking granite rock. This
Yeah, just
guy
solid.
is, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he has trouble staying on the ice.
That's what happens when you're fucking slinging flesh against helmets all the time,
Yeah. So
Staying on the ice, penalty-wise?
injury-wise,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
He's
So he got
constantly-
glass bones or something?
He's
No, I think it's more like what Sean's saying.
Hard
He
player.
plays with
Always play-
with abandon. But
like if they need somebody, you gotta get someone fucked up because they're being dirty. They're
You
like,
throw him out.
but he's also a really good defenseman,
Okay.
and he's also more importantly because I've spent a few different incidents with him. He's an amazing person. The guy goes out of his way for charity, like left, right,
Nice.
and center.
Cool.
I think he's an alumni of Vermont University.
I believe that's correct.
Yep.
I believe that's correct.
Last thing, sports related, the fodder about the Bruins looking for a goalie.
Oh, I think they should be. Not necessarily to replace Rask next season,
Right.
but maybe to replace Rask next season. But for sure, seasons down the road.
That's how the conversation went. No, it's not, but maybe. It's like, oh,
maybe you
fuck.
do want to find that goalie. But I don't know. I mean, who's left out there?
Not a lot.
Bobrovsky is signed. Not that would have made any sense whatsoever, right? Because you're still paying Rask a lot of money.
7 point something.
It's kind of
Yeah.
now with the Bobrovsky contract, the Rask contract. As any contract kind of does, it settles into where it doesn't look so bad, but it's still you're paying top dollar to a barely top 10 goalie.
Maybe.
you
Maybe.
know,
Maybe.
Cancel all fucking sports and initiate Running Man.
All right. Well, we're almost done here. Okay. Jeez. And we were going to talk about the Red Sox, but they suck, and they just made Nathan
no
Eovaldi
reason.
the closer for $17 million when they told him that they weren't going to fucking make him the closer, and now he's the closer. Which I think he should be the closer anyway.
Just the discussion
Which
of
makes no
amounts
sense.
of money makes me sick.
Well, because
to
they
talk
could have
about
signed Kimbrel. So
Exact-
now
well, yeah,
17,
no,
you
it's-
wasted your fucking. Dave Dombrowski can take a long
Ye-
walk
yeah.
off a short bridge.
Yeah.
And that's enough of sports. Sorry.
No, you're
I gotta
good.
get my 5
No,
minutes
you're
in
good.
for my guy.
I just, you know.
It was there were some spicy takes in there. I like to think.
Yeah.
It was a good little 5-minute take fest.
Good.
I don't think he likes physical activity and like gamesmanship. You know.
Oh, I think he likes gamesmanship for sure.
He's got to be the dirtiest look right
Physical activity.
now. Yeah. A few shout outs. I want to say thank you to Kevin Morrissey from Howie Byrne. He had a party. He lives right on the pond in Braintree when they did their fireworks show. It's like a premier spot. You know, got to go to Braintree High School, and everybody that showed up, a lot of people I didn't see in a while. Brendan, TJ was there, whole Howie Byrne family was there. Like, it was a good time. I invited you, but you had some shit going on. It's all cool. I get it. It was a good time. Burgers, dogs, a lot of pot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And Mr. Daryl Guilfoy, brother,
Now he's caressing my leg.
you are the cream. I did. I scraped it. I scraped it. You are the cream of the crop, dude. Like, get out of that funk. You're a very positive person, and you know what?
He's not in a funk. He just thinks he's in a funk.
Exactly. And
That's
that's I
all.
called him today. I was like, dude, I'm like, you're
Don't
good.
even- no, he's fine.
Let's go fishing this week
He'll
and
wake
just
up
chill.
out of it. That's all.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So, don't sweat the technique, man. Stop going down the. Stop paying attention to what's going on in here. Just keep doing what you're doing. And I'm very proud of you going to Lucky Cat Tattoo with Aaron. He's like, oh, you know Aaron? I'm like, well, Rob knows it more, but we went to school together.
Yeah, he went back to there though, didn't he?
I don't
He s-
know.
He
I didn't ask him.
started under him, I think.
Maybe Paul did. Spags did. I don't know if Daryl did. Daryl's still. He just got done with his apprenticeship stuff.
Right.
I
I
could
don't
be
know.
wrong.
He
Yeah.
he put a whole post about it the other day.
Yeah, I could be wrong. You could be right. I don't know.
I don't know.
Aaron, I did watch Aaron's videos.
Do you watch? Have you ever watched any of them before?
Fucking, I watched the whole hour the other day of the last one they
Have
put out
you-
from last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
What,
you,
the video
that was the
games?
first one
The
you've ever
video-
watched,
He was going through Master Blaster.
dude.
He's like,
They're
this is fucking
great.
bullshit.
Yeah, they're great. I love it. They're interested in doing a.
I would love to sit there and do an episode with
Yeah,
him,
so-
Aaron. So we're gonna tag you tomorrow
yeah, no,
because
he's already.
I
bet-
wanna
he's-
play
he's-
Nintendo and do
he
an
was like,
episode.
yeah, fucking right.
let's do it.
So
I'm game.
Yeah.
Master Blast. He's like, this is fucking bullshit.
Dude, some of the stuff they play and the little cartoons and shit they do, they're fucking riot, man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he's got
no,
talent,
it's-
dude. Like,
it's very
Aaron,
fun.
we want to work with you on a few things. Like Rob and I want to sit on the couch and do a review of one of your favorite Nintendo games and go, this is what I remember. Like mine,
Oh, like,
Bionic Commando.
dude,
What? One of my favorite games of all time. That hold on, the car game, RC Pro Am,
RC Pro Am,
and he already did the skateboard one.
he did.
Yeah,
Oh man, it just
hitting the way back machine now, huh?
Well, no, you had said the racing game, and I don't know if did you tag him there, Phil? It doesn't look like it was tagged.
It's all good. We'll tag him.
Yeah, no. So I have the VR, which you know,
Mhm.
for the PlayStation.
Virtual reality people. Sometimes when I'm talking to Rob, he's like this, talking when he can't actually see.
Yeah, like I can't see. I'll just hit the button and be like, blah, 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 spit it up, and then hope I hit the button to stop it. But so they had like this 10-day sale on a bunch of different random shit. It was from the 7th to the 17th of last month. And
Retro games, like old games.
No, it was just a bunch of like some of them were
Anything.
brand new games.
Oh,
You can
cool.
get it for fucking $20 instead of 60. And one of them was Drive Club VR. Now, Drive Club is a phenomenal game. They have phenomenal cars. It's a racing game, but they don't make it anymore. They stopped. Like I don't know what transpired. Somebody was talking to me about it the other day, but they won't. They're not making any more Drive Clubs. Holy fuck.
I'm already thinking, like, if we could do one game with Aaron, like 1 5-minute segment, if we do an hour, I want to do the game that Curtis was talking about that you know about, the Michael Jackson one.
Oh. We'd have to. I don't even know if we could find that.
He's got it.
Are you sure?
He has it. That's why he referenced it. He's like, I got this game. Like, this is amazing.
Okay.
He just goes back and forth, like, when he's dancing, he's like, I just keep losing on purpose so I can see him fucking dance, dude.
Fucking Curtis.
Yeah, so close-minded, dude. He's like
Curtis.
Dory. You know what I mean? It's like, ooh.
Just keep swimming.
Brian, you don't have one. Oh, I gotta get into my buddy Chris too before we get out of here. We got time, plenty of time. You know anybody that owns a pool?
No.
Well, I own a pool.
I mean,
Guess how cool they are? Fucking can down.
why?
Dude. Opening a pool. I pay somebody to open it, and then, like, the guy didn't open it, so now I'm sitting there dicking around my filter, going back and forth and back and forth
So,
and back and forth.
did you get your money back?
No, but he did send me, like, a quote. He was like, well, I could do pool upkeep. I'm like, I'm tempted.
I think you just said you paid him to open it,
I
and he
did.
didn't open it.
It's not fucking open.
All right.
So,
So,
like
did you get your fucking money back?
No, so I want him to come back and go, oh, yeah, I'll assess, pool maintenance. Like, you see that fucking pool right now? It's still not open.
You want
It's a brand new pool.
to put him on blast? I'll fucking horrify him.
Shanna's got the guy's name. He's probably not on fucking Facebook. I'll put him on blast. I'll find it. I'll find it this week. But pools suck. Right. Pools suck because the kids want to go in it, and it's like, I get it. But it's like,
Take a tub.
oh, dude, Nora was filthy that day. We were at Kevin's. Like, she came home, fucking dirt all over her face.
That's
She had put her to
awesome,
bed
though.
with no shower, no nothing.
Wakes up clean.
No, like, no. The whole bathroom the next day was destroyed, dude. I'm like, this 5-year-old girl is a goddamn wrecking ball.
Oh, she's awesome though.
Oh, my Nora, I know. She's got a mouth.
She is. She is a hoot.
She's into sports now. She's good. Random people knocking on your door. Have you experienced this at all?
Yes.
To sell you solar panels?
Solar panels, or to. Well, we just need to look at your electric bill. The fuck you do? Well, if we do this and then we can sell it to you for this, I'm like, wait. So you guys are going to pay my electric bill and then charge me less money for the kilowatts per hour than the company does? Because that's confusing. How are you going to make money on that?
Because they're recycling energy. That's what they say.
It's
right?
a shit box. It's a fucking... Might as well be a fucking pyramid scheme.
Dude, the fucking contract, like, I sat there with, like, 2 different companies. They're like, oh, you qualify. I'm like, cool, like, because I cut down a bunch of trees, so I get a lot of heat in my roof. And I'm like,
Yep.
all right, well, it makes sense. But then on the contract,
Jana.
they have the EMT piping and all that stuff, and it states in there, in little fine print, this is a 20-year contract. I go, all right, let's stop right there.
Yeah.
No, it's not. 1. 2, because if you're recycling that energy, you think you're going to be giving it all back to me? No. You're sucking it out for yourself.
Yeah.
1. 2, if the roof sets on fire, guess who's responsible? This fucking guy.
Yeah,
so
screw
they get to
that.
put their equipment on your roof and make you sign a 20-year contract on page fucking 7,520. You got to read one line where it says that. And they're constantly knocking on the door. You qualify. You qualify. So you know what I've done after the first, 2 guys? I invite them in, make them super awkward.
man.
I throw, I take shorts off, put underwear on. I'm like, I'm
Oh,
going to eat.
man.
I waste, 2 hours, and I go through the whole thing, and I'm like,
I'd have a banana hanging out of my back pants. Roll a bone in front of them.
oh, dude, I
What do you guys want to talk about?
I let the dogs out. I get the pit bulls out, and they're the cutest dogs in the world. They're like, and the guy's like, hey, you want to put them away? I'm like, no. I get through the whole
No.
process, and
I'm
then
not going to put my dogs away in their home because you're a guest.
because you're trying to steal my shit.
You are in their house.
Mhm.
You go away.
You adjust.
Get in the fucking crate.
So I can human, get in the crate.
Bad mammal.
So I flip to the page regularly. I'm like, I'll waste 2 hours of their time and go, when were you going to tell me about this line?
I do that to Jehovah's
They're like,
Witnesses.
I'm like, I apologize. You just
This is
wasted 2
20-year
hours of your
contract.
time. Jehovah's Witnesses. Come on in. Want to talk about God?
Come on in.
Let's have it.
I'll tell you about me.
I just like when people try to waste your time and you outsmart them.
It's the best.
So I got a hero of the week. We used to do this. It's been a while since we've done this.
You got a what?
Hero of the week.
Who be it?
I don't have his name, but if you go
What
on,
did he do?
If you go on our page, or I think it's on my personal page, you might have seen it. This is one of those where I saw it. I was like, there's hope in humanity. I think I did put it on our show page. The young boy with no arms and no legs.
This is it's an older video, but yeah, no,
Mhm.
I know exactly
And
what you
he's
speak of.
Rolling over.
And he
and
puts that
put
binky
the
right in that
binky
mouth.
right in his brother's mouth.
And you know what I say to that?
And he had Spider-Man underwear on, which is fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of
Fuck off.
rude.
Fuck off. I love Spider-Man.
No, I just meant you. It's fucking rude.
I didn't even think about that.
Fucking assholes.
Oh, Jesus, dirty joke. Carnell.
Well, no, I just don't like binkies. I mean,
My kids like literally took them out and threw them.
did they?
Yeah,
I think at one point we told the
like handed it to us. Like, here, I don't want this. Like 4 weeks old. Boom.
Hero of the week is on there, Rob.
Yep. Yeah, it's on our page.
Yeah,
Anyways, binkies.
I just don't like them. I don't, Oh, cool! You can get your kid to stop crying because you stuck something in your mouth. Why don't you figure out what the fuck's actually wrong?
You could put like strawberries on it, Rob. Maybe like tease them with a little bit of fruit or something.
Or you could just give them the piece of fucking fruit.
Well, they might not be like stop crying.
So they're just gonna. I promise them. I promise you.
How many times you sucked on a
Sucking
tit
on
and
a
kept
fucking-
going?
But that's just it. Like, you're talking about a binky, and now you bring up a tit.
Why is a one fruit fly flying around in between us right now? I want to fucking smack it, and I'm
It-
gonna end up hitting you in the face.
Dude,
You're
as
gonna
long
hit
as
me
we catch
too.
this,
Yeah.
it's good.
It's like
No,
right
I
here.
just- I don't like them.
Eh.
I don't like them. What do you? Oh, hero of the week, serotonin joy.
Okay, so let's get into this. So
What?
it was like probably like 2 months ago, or something like you made that. We were on air. You made that phrase. You were like talking about.
It was last week.
No, it was actually before.
It was last week.
I think it was before.
We both just said it was last week.
No, we might have discussed it last week, but I think weeks ago, like you had the serotonin joy, like serotonin joy. Am I wrong?
Serotonin dump.
I'll go back and find it.
I definitely said it because you dump all your serotonin when you take it all.
I'm
And
gonna.
that's why you have the crash.
I'm gonna. Oh no! It wasn't the MDMA conversation. Weeks ago, we had a conversation about serotonin joy. It was weeks ago. I'll find it.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
You're gonna have to bring up that one because I don't.
No,
remember
I'll bring it
that.
up. Yeah, because I remember you like talking. You were like, serotonin joy.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one, buddy.
If I find it, I'm gonna bring it up.
I hope so.
So
I love that. I love if I am wrong.
you
to be
came
proven
up with
wrong.
it. Yeah, I was like, no, you said it. Like serotonin.
No,
I
that's
was
why.
like,
That's why when he sent the picture, I was like, no, serotonin dump, because that's what I said last week when we were discussing it.
And again, I could be wrong.
But
I have no problem.
serotonin
researching.
joy, I don't remember. Not saying I didn't say it in a previous episode.
I
It is possible.
Yeah, I remember you saying it in a previous episode. It's all good. We'll look it up. But
I'm gonna kill this fucking fly.
the meat, it's a fucking fruit fly too. This motherfucker.
We ain't got no fruit.
No shit, it's somewhere over there. So Phil made us a shirt, and I was actually thinking about getting those made,
Which ones?
the serotonin joy, for this weekend. But I wanted to have both of our faces, like you have yours, I have mine. Some of y'all might see it. I don't know if he released it on our page.
It was.
Yeah.
I believe he did.
Yeah,
Um,
and it's a unicorn shitting a rainbow with our faces on it, and it says serotonin joy.
but would we include our name on it? Like put Hawco on the back,
We can do that.
like a jersey.
Dude, we can get a couple T-shirts made for this weekend real quick.
Anybody know anybody?
What are we doing this weekend?
What are we doing this weekend? Yep. It's a Terp Town Throwdown.
Mm.
Terp Town Throwdown.
Ladies and gents, we will be at the
In
Trip Town
Spencer,
Throwdown.
Massachusetts.
Yep, doing
Spencer.
a show, and we're gonna
What's
make
that out near Wormtown?
Yeah, I was asking,
It is, right?
how
Right.
far out is that? That's out
Well,
west.
it's not that far. It's not like Springfield. That's a troop.
It's not that far.
It's not as far as Springfield, no.
What's it next to? Like, what is it? Like straight
We
out
could-
west or
we
west
could-
and south?
We can look that shit up real quick. I can't leave this. Or we could have our delightful viewers look it up real quick and tell us where the hell it is. Especially because they're awesome. Just saying.
And then I'm
Corey.
gonna get into
What's up, Bill?
my night at the freaking hospital.
How's your boy? Is he all right?
Oh, dude.
Stephen Yo in the house. What's up, Steve?
Spencer, Massachusetts is near Worcester County. That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
No.
I still probably get a hotel. I just don't feel like I don't like driving late at night. I just don't. You know, I'm getting old. You know what I mean? And I'm not kidding. We're not old. I just, when you grow up and you go, there's certain things
I'm
I
not
don't
getting
want.
old. I'm aging.
Yeah, there's certain things I don't want to do. Like I don't want to drive at night anymore. I just don't. I'm like,
I'm not a fan of it.
I'd rather sit.
I
I'm
get,
a homebody.
I get night blind now.
Yeah. Shanna's blind. I didn't realize that until we were driving like 100 yards before a red light. Like she didn't see it. We're in Dedham, Route 1. I'm like, you didn't fucking see that thing? She's like, no. Went for an eye test. She got glasses. Like can't see for shit at night.
Really?
Doesn't wear them. I yell at her all the time about it. She, you know why? You know why I yell at her? Because she's super cute in glasses. I'm like, you're kind of cute, honey, in glasses. You're cute anyway, but like you're cuter in glasses.
And then you make the mistake, and you're like, "Oh, you look so much better without your glasses."
Oh, I almost just fucked up right there. Do you see how I
Yeah.
caught myself? I was like, I'm gonna get in trouble. Nope. So I was in the hospital all night with my boy. People, if you have someone that you're friends with and they call you and they need assistance, I'm sorry. I'm just one of those people. I will drop what I'm doing and go, okay, this is what I'm doing. I will readjust
Yeah.
work. I will fucking be there for you. I will fucking
especially
take
depending
the dog
on what
out
it
for a
is.
walk. Like, yeah. So my boy, don't get on his name. Love you, homie. I got to keep checking up on him. I've only had 3 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. Not that I give a shit, because what I give a shit about is making sure that he's okay. And, like most stubborn men, I got this issue. I'm in pain. I'm going to let it go for 5, 6, 7, fucking 10 days.
Years.
And years. Eventually it gets to
That's
the
how
point.
we do, man.
Yeah.
That's how we do.
It gets to the point where he's in the hospital with a swollen leg and is like, and they find out that he's got a blood clot from his ankle all the way up, like, to the middle of his stomach.
It's crazy.
Thank God it didn't get to his heart. So he went to a hospital in Brockton, and they were like, well, the CT scan person isn't here, so you got to wait 2 days.
I love
Really?
that stuff.
Are you fucking shitting me? Like, major blood clot. Wait another day. Don't know what's going to happen, probably. Come back in a couple days.
Lindsay, I can't.
I
Why-
yelled at a woman this morning. Go ahead.
No, I don't understand why aren't more people capable of pushing that fucking button, or like.
They got no problem charging you insurance. Like,
Well,
it's
that's
not
what
a
I'm
bit-
saying. Like somebody had shared something the other day, and I got a kick out of it because it was like, oh, when the doctor presses the X-ray, and it's Kevin Suslovich posted it. And
What's up, Sus?
And obviously he does that stuff, and him and one of his, I assume, previous coworker or a coworker were like, doctor presses the button. Like, yeah, because it's buttons that you press, and yeah, I'm sure you could fuck it up, but I'm sure if you showed somebody that you don't have to go through fucking umpteen million hours of school. I don't need you to look at the pictures and tell me what's wrong with me. I just need you to take the fucking picture. That's all.
Dude, I yelled.
Put me in the big round thing that goes bong, 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 and then, hit the button.
Oh my God, I did a 2-hour MRI.
Oh my
It's
God.
the longest one that they do. It's for your spine. It's the longest one they do. It's 2 hours long. An hour and 45 minutes. I did it last year when I fractured my spine.
Oh.
And an hour and 45 minutes in, they had the mirror, so I could
Yeah.
see the person in the thing. And
Yep.
I was like, Bink, pull me out, pull me out, pull me out. I fucking freaked the fuck out. I was like, I was so fine, but you know what it was? Is the sweat, because the magnet heats.
And you can't.
I couldn't. I'm in the tube
I
already.
know.
I'm a fat fucker, and I'm sitting there like just squishing this
I know.
fucking thing. I'm like, get me out, get me out. The sweat's dropping in my eye. She's like, we only got to go. I'm good. Get that fucking mirror out of my face. Put a wet cloth over my eyes so I can't see shit.
And then,
Bink, right back in, and I was like, boom, pulled me out. I was like, I was hot as hell. I was sweating. Sucked.
yeah.
Longest MRI you can do is 2 hours. I had to do it, and I hated every second of it. I was like a little kid. I was like, I quit.
MRI.
Yeah, stunk.
Magnetic
Resonance
resonance
imaging,
imagery?
yeah, something like that. We fucked that up. Somebody's gonna know what we're talking about.
Magnetic resonance imagery? Is that what it is?
Imaging, but
Imaging.
yeah, I'll give it to you.
All right. All right. I'll take studies of for 800.
Alex. You just threw me off.
I'm
off track.
sorry. Giant magnet got you hot.
No, yeah.
What?
There's something else. Well, what we were talking about that got us into that.
Your boy.
Space. Oh, Chris. Yeah. So, good Fucking love you.
Sometimes.
All the time, bro. Fucking always will. So we're sitting there, and this woman comes in, right? And I'm getting a little aggravated because, mind you, I slept on the floor, right? So this is the beginning.
You didn't even sleep in a dad bed?
They didn't even have a chair. So they had a chair for like a little while, and then we went into like to the ER where they had them all on. I think it's called heparin, something like that. It like breaks up the clot, and they were giving them that before they're talking about surgery to go in and break it up and stuff like that. Anyways, I'm gonna turn that light on again. We're sitting there, and I'm on the floor, and the woman goes like, "We're gonna move him up to post-op, pre-op surgery."
Yep.
And she's like, she taps me on the shoulder, and I'm on a just dry ER floor, whatever, with a pillow, like fucking hard slab. I could give a fuck. My back was killing me. Like I gotta sleep.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, I lean up, and Chris is half awake. He goes, he's sleeping. He's trying to sleep. She's like, "On a floor?" And he goes, "We've slept in third world countries."
On worse.
Well, he doesn't give a shit. And I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, I get up, and it's like crack, pop,
crack.
fucking crunch. Get upstairs, and then they go to pull his blood. And this woman comes in with a blood card. "Hi, so-and-so, this is your ID, blah, 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 blah." She goes in for the first vein. And he's like,
You missed.
Chris is in an Army combat vet. He's like, fucking second one, right? Now her coworker comes in with another cart. Jamaican man. Nothing against that, but I don't think he had like proper protocol when someone's dealing with a patient. So he comes over her shoulder. He's like, "Yo, the beeper, it's got no batteries." And she's like, "Bink." And he's like, And I go, "Dude." He's like, "Huh?" I go, "She's trying to draw fucking blood. Missed the vein 3 fucking times." He's like, I go, "Get out of the fucking room."
Apparently she's
She
a
goes-
brand new phlebotomist.
Fourth one, bink. I'm like, "Are you shitting me?" And he's like, "The battery." I go, "Can you get out of the fucking room, please? Like, this is ridiculous." He's like, "What's going on?" And you know what she does? She lies to him. People,
It's going to be okay.
anyone that served in the military, you have basic medic, like, you go through basic medic
Yeah, you
classes.
Yeah.
Or if you're just not a moron, you know when someone's bullshitting you. So she's got 4 blue vials, and she can't hit the fucking vein. So the vial, they don't have enough blood in it. So she goes, the first one was just a test vial. Like, that's just to see if the needle's working. I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah, they
The second one,
they buy vials like that with the stuff on the bottom
Just
just
to
so you
throw
can
it away.
make sure you hit a vein.
yeah, and she's like,
Go
"Oh."
to fucking Methadone Mile and
she
find someone to
keeps-
get him a
She's
fucking
like,
vein.
"Oh,
better.
love, it's okay. Like, this is how it goes." I'm like, "You just missed the vein 3 times." And then she leaves. She's like, "Oh, love." I'm like, he's like, "What the fuck?" I go, "Chris." He goes, "Dude, she couldn't hit the fucking vein. She's full of shit." I go, "No shit." So the nurse comes in, and he's like, "I need to move you." Now I'm like, now I have like a flexible chair. I'm trying to like get like half an hour sleep. And he's like, "Dude." He's like, "I gotta move you." I'm like, "All right, cool." He's like, "How's everything going?" I go, "Well, your coworker's full of shit, lying sack, a bag of you know what." I go, "She missed the vein 3-4 times." I go, "Not everybody that walks in the damn hospital is an idiot." I go, when you do 4 blood draws, you can only use 1. You got to go throw 3 away. I go, "That's because you don't know how to do your job." I go, and her homeboy that is sitting here asking about batteries while she's missing veins left and right while this kid's dealing with a fucking blood clot and you pincushion him left and right. I go, this place sucks. People, if you want to go to die in Boston at a hospital, go to Boston Medical Center. If you want to live, go to Mass General Hospital, go to Tufts, anywhere else. Boston Medical Center, I remember when I got med flight and my truck got cut in half, they couldn't even give me a fucking wheelchair when I left. My
One of
dad
the
had to carry me into
Best
my...
trauma units in the country. Especially for a GSW.
They suck.
No, at BMC. Not Brockton.
Yeah, no, this was BMC.
You were at BMC?
Yeah. He got transported from Brockton to BMC. It was horrible.
That's where this all happened? Was
Yeah.
at BMC?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
The
that's-
trauma unit's great.
Dude, I also go... They couldn't give me a wheelchair. I got med-flighted.
That's because all the homeless took them.
My they methadone mile.
It's right
I
there.
know. You steal this. Hey. Whatever.
Oh,
Those are my stories for the week, bro. If you got anything else, send it. Before.
that just irritates me.
Yeah, well, I mean...
No,
y-
hospital.
hold on.
Stupid hospital.
I got
people.
one more thing for you, too. You know what they told him? Which was another complete bullshit insurance scam, okay? So they did an ultrasound and a CT scan in Brockton. 2 hours later, we're at BMC. They're like, yeah, we can't see the ultrasound, the CT scan. We got to do another one. I'm like, that's bullshit. You're just jacking up his insurance bill.
Yep.
You're full of shit. I go, call them. Get the records. Call that goddamn ER right now. They'll send it over.
Yep.
No, we got to do a couple. They did 2 more ultrasounds. I'm like, this is crap.
People, if you're that person in the hospital, you are more than welcome to be like, no, we're not doing this. I just sat in that fucking machine for 45 minutes at the last place. Call them and have them get it to you.
And if you don't want to, I will gladly speak to your supervisor and find out why you can't do your job, dick.
No problem.
I was just aggravated. I was like, man, this is such a crock of shit. When someone tries to lie to you and shove crap down your throat, it's like, I'm going to regurgitate this right back up.
Nah, like, if you're going to lie, it's got to be something right. It's got to be the right, like mom telling her little boy, it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
That's a fucking lie. That's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to do your job? Don't fucking try. Go sweep the floor.
Go
get that fucking dude batteries already. Like, what the fuck?
He was pissing me off.
Oh, man. I'm happy I wasn't there.
He was
been
over
like,
the shoulder.
fuck
She's like this, missing. He like, pager.
He's like, my page is dead.
He's like, oh, I need a battery. I'm like, really?
See, the ignorance of that gentleman. And no, he had a pager. Ergo, he may have been a doctor.
My exact phrase was, does he not know you're trying to fucking take blood and you're missing it?
I mean, when I see hospitals and I see people with pagers, they're usually of importance. So if you're an asshole with a pager in a hospital, doctor or not, and you see somebody doing that, and that's your fucking priority is your battery, like how long did you go to med school that you can't change or find a battery?
Or even better, how sad is that someone like myself or yours that aren't medically trained can sit there with like just a little bit of human etiquette and go, you're fucking out of line.
I hate that I could sit there and hit his vein better than she could. What?
Yes. Yeah. Like
I know.
Hey, hold on. All right,
fucking
Bink.
horrible.
Ridiculous. Brian, is open season coming on?
It's early.
No, sir.
No. Okay.
Oh, really?
All right. Roger that.
All right.
So what do you got going on this week, homie? Other than we're gonna be at the Turptown Throwdown.
Other than Turptown Throwdown this Saturday,
Come out and see us. We're gonna be there.
tickets are $35.
Yeah, I got our tickets
They
already.
were $35, but they do have VIP if you're into that thing, and that's not just for one.
500.
It is a $500 charge, but it includes 4. I believe, if I read correctly, 4 passes, 4 VIP passes, and some other.
I got a sneaky into that.
I think he's got to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know what happened there. But I mean, if you have that kind of money, absolutely, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be a good time. They've got quite the lineup. It's going to be a grand old time.
If you want to join us, reach out. We have tickets. We've already purchased them. We got a few that we're going to give away. And if you want to hang out with us and do our thing, we will be sitting there doing the Hawco and Carnell show at the Turptown Throwdown. And we're also going to be hanging out with some peeps for the day. So please come hang out.
Come say
We're
hello,
gonna have a good
stop
time.
by.
We're going to relax.
If you see us talking into microphones, come
Yeah.
throw something at me, maybe a joint. I don't care.
It's going to be a good time.
Throw a joint, throw an edible. Sit down next to me with some Mary Palmer. I don't care.
Mary Palmer.
Yeah, Mary Palmer. Who's Mary Palmer? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, bro.
At Who's Mary Palmer on Instagram. Feel free to look them up. They make delicious juices, amongst other things. They're actually having a giveaway. It's a giveaway for a magic butter maker. So through Mary Palmer and the magic butter maker, you have to follow both of them on Instagram, and you have to post their picture that they've put out there, and they tell you who to tag and whatnot. And by the 31st of this month, they will have picked a winner. So if any of you are on Instagram, find Who is Mary Palmer and start to follow. DJ Stenny is also pushing the hell out of this
Dude,
as well.
we should do that as well, because if we win it, we should be like,
Well, that's
Here.
I posted the picture to enter it, and then I was like, Mary, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot you out. And they were like, yeah, absolutely. So
Do it.
Enter it. Win yourself a magic butter maker. Make some magic butter. With that magic butter, you can then make magic food, and then you can bring it to me. I'm just saying.
Make some magic.
In case I don't win the magic butter maker, somebody out there in our world can bring it to me.
Yeah. We will
After
be
they've
there.
made magic butter, of course.
And tentatively, we think, have some slap-a-doos.
Some McDonald's?
Stickers.
Some slappers?
Bam! So, hopefully we have those in time. That's the plan.
Even if they come a day late, I'll go back there and just stick them everywhere.
You're going to stick them all over the fucking tea anyway.
They're going to be everywhere. Everywhere.
All right, peeps. We look forward to seeing you this Saturday.
Yeah? You all done?
Anything? I'm good.
No, I'm good. I'm good, you know?
I'm in a fucking great mood today.
Yeah. And how was traffic?
Non-existent.
Non-existent? That's
Yeah.
what I like to hear.
Yeah. It was
And
non-existent. Like, I called you
got
guys. I
nothing
literally...
going on after?
No.
Word.
No? Word.
I smell a session.
People, this Saturday and also next Tuesday, or is it
Next Monday.
Next Monday.
Next Monday is the 8th.
Is that the 8th? Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, the 8th.
Yes. Yes.
Am I off?
No, you're on. You're right. Yes. It'll
Okay.
work.
I might have to yell at Brian when we get off
He just
here.
he gave
Possible.
us the
No, no, no.
tentative. We'll make it work. Yeah.
I know.
Kevin, Maya, we can't wait to see you next week. Greg as well.
Yeah, Greg, don't forget to
Homie, we'll
give Abuelo a big old hug.
send good thoughts your way, brother.
And be in touch, man. Let me know when you're available, brother.
Much love. Thank you for watching. I'm the Carnell.
We love you all.
Actually, I
Go.
do have one quick question.
Go
actually,
for it.
before you guys go. Carnell, what is the difference between jokes and three dicks? Your mom doesn't take jokes well.
Oh, yes! Snuck it in.
That was beautiful.
You held on to that forever.
Yes, I did.
That was beautiful. Did he just take headphones off?
he did. Where
okay.
That was he just end gamed it. That was fucking
We'll
perfect.
let that be endgame right
Yeah,
there.
dude.
Fair
Touche, Mr. Murphy.
3 dicks.
Yep.
We love yous.
Peace.
Thank you for watching.
Keep it up. Love y'all.
And we know nothing yet. And Lord, we know nothing. See, everyone wanna be there for you until they're not there for you. Until they approach that line and their mind pollute. Conclusions of grandeur and fear assumes. No wonder we're broken and bruised, feeling consumed. Despair and time is fucked.